Highways to Fairways is brought to you by allsportsmarket.com. Stop betting, start investing.
Wade and Charlie are a pair of ordinary golfer dudes just like you. Each episode, these two adventurers take to the road, searching for the most unique golf adventures on the planet. They're seeing the sights, drinking the beer, chatting up the hotties, playing a local legend in the epic 3-hole mystery challenge. No private courses, no elitist attitude, just two guys with a lot of balls. Finally, a golf show for the rest of us. The working man, the drinking man, the golfing man. This is Highways to Fairways.
Mind just kind of sharing with everyone where we're going? The golf course, I mean.
We are going to a place called Spicewood, Texas, and Spicewood is kind of a place we're familiar with in a sense. We know where it is and everything, but we really don't know much about it. But the real key factor behind this, the unique feature of this golf course, you know, it's owned by Willie Nelson. We have a theory already about this golf course, sight unseen.
Yeah, well, it's the only golf course in the world that doesn't care that it has a weed problem.
I think it's a weakness, a part of your plan.
We've been told kind of a few times over that, you know, Willie, has no interest in partaking in our episode. We didn't expect he would, but at the same time, I think we are kind of the same demographic that their golf course is looking for.
Well, the golf course was built in 1969, primarily for the people that lived in the area. Willie Nelson ended up buying the golf course in 1979. And Willie has been the owner ever since, still is. And it's his big toy, pride and joy. I mean, how many people own their own golf course?
Why do I keep doing it?
If it wasn't for him, this golf course wouldn't be able to exist. This golf course is very unique in a number of ways. We have very few rules, if any. We have sometimes groups of 15 to 20. You'll see 15 or 20 carts all lined up with one person in each cart. Partying, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun out here. That's our number one goal, is for everyone to relax, have the time of their life playing golf. We don't care about the scores, hardly anybody does. Well, we really don't have out of bounds here. I mean, normally they would be out of bounds to the right, but if you find your ball, you can play it, even if it's in somebody else's yard, or, it doesn't matter. We honor Pootie Locke, Willie's old stage manager, by having a little plaque here. This was one of his favorite holes, and there's a beautiful view of the Texas Hill Country, which you can see. And it's just a reminder that Pootie was integral part of Mr. Nelson's family, Willie's family. And so, it's here in remembrance of him. He loved golfing. I mean, he was addicted to golf. Yeah, he would be here on this golf course every time they were off the road.
The man is in his 80s, and he's still touring like 200 dates a year. Like, tell him, physically, what is this? Is he Superman?
It's amazing. He'll be 84 in just the next month or so. And I sometimes think, and I joke to myself, and I say, if Mr. Nelson lives to be 100, I'm going to start smoking the out of it. and I mean that, literally.
When you're in Texas, you have to do barbecue. And when you're in Central Texas, you don't just check the guidebooks. Talk to the locals. It's like when you go to the waiter, ask them what the best thing on the menu is, and everyone said you have to go to Opie's.
There's a lot of places that are coming out now that are kind of pretending to barbecue. I think you said something about foo-foo barbecue. Mm-hmm. Describe real barbecue and foo-foo barbecue.
Well, real Texas barbecue is smoked, and it's smoked for a long period of time, slow. You get into this foo-foo barbecue, they're putting sauces and using things other than brisket and pork, such as pork belly and things wrapped in bacon. And And, you know, it's away from traditional Texas barbecue.
Tell us about closing time. Let's put it that way.
Closing time is when that pit is empty. So when we sell out of meat is when we lock the doors. Every day is different.
So you would have literally days where you have people lined up and I'm sorry we can't do anything for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow. So when
Okay.
you walk in the front door,
I come in here.
you're going to be greeted by
Greet by the meat.
the coffin of meat.
The coffin.
The coffin of meat.
I was going to say box of meat, but coffin of meat. Yeah, okay.
We don't need more brisket.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh, look at that.
So what is this?
So these are the baby back ribs
Okay.
with the spicy sauce on them. These are a spare rib with the dry rub, turkey, jalapeno cheese sausage.
Brisket made for a king. I feel like you should have a jester here. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? All right, we're gonna go for the brisket. Brisket a la Wade Greer. Oh yeah. I'll have to ask the chef how he did that.
This is my turn to try the brisket made with love. Hell yeah. I called this episode Messing with Texas because it's not just messing with Spicewood. We're off to Uvalde. We got full tanks, meaning gas and meat in our tummies. I don't often get nervous,
Okay.
but I am like borderline terrified.
Are you?
Yeah. Where else in a golf show are you going to find what we're about to do?
Right.
Probably nowhere.
We've got explosions going off. It's a wartime environment. You're shooting a real round from a real tank. You're not shooting a powder puff load. And that's the things we want to emphasize. Nobody else in the world does that. Yeah, we want people to come have fun. You know, we don't want to minimize the fact that, hey, it's a blast to shoot a big gun, it's a blast to shoot machine guns, and the hair on the back of your neck stand up when you're driving a tank. But the historical aspect, I think, we don't want to lose, because I think it's lost to some respect in schools these days. We don't teach the history of World War II or the Cold War as much. We move right into the new wars, and then that gets put on the back shelf. But when you really think about what the true sacrifice of the wars back in World War II time period and things like that was really amazing. Some people may not like the military at all, but I don't know of a person who might not say it'd really be cool to drive a tank though.
From the Pumpernickel Kid, Bernie Nichols, and the Toronto bully-turned-action hero, Zach Ward, comes the most interactive way to enjoy sports. Stop betting, start investing on the world's first sports stock market. Learn finance by investing in professional teams. Buy, sell, trade, earn. Trade for free from your computer or phone. Invest in any pro team in hockey, football, basketball, and baseball. Create your free account right now at www.allsportsmarket.com. Own the game.
Well, this is it, man, for real. You're about to drive a Sherman tank, a fully functioning fully functioning vintage Sherman tank. This man's driving me. The guy in the pink shirt's gonna be driving me around.
And funny thing is, the only thing I'm worried about is telling our Green Beret chaperone that he can't drive a standard. So I don't know whether this is automatic, standard, whatever, but either way, I feel a bit pathetic, and I'm terrified.
I tell people it's not difficult to drive, it's just hard to drive.
In my case, it'll be both, yeah.
And what we're going to do now is go ahead and start and get this thing warmed up.
Okay, so do you put the clutch in?
Well, it is in. So we're in neutral. The throttle's in the start position. Clutch locks are on. They are supposed to be. Guys, tank clear? Tank's clear. Clear start.
I feel really sick, right? Like, I'm terrified to do this. So it's literally just push it, Todd?
Yeah, just give the button a push and come off it when it starts. That's it. Come off. Give it a little. Okay. Again. That's it. That's it. There you go.
I tried to convince him to take it out of the garage so that I didn't ruin their entire museum, but he threw me in granny gear, or taught me how to be in granny gear, and I got her out.
Wade driving a tank, figure that one out. Really?
Turn in there. And let's go ahead and get the speed built up. Just get up to speed. Go ahead and get the gas.
You're not going into this thing and driving a Sherman World War II tank around a go-kart track. We got a mission. There's explosive blowing up around me. There's friggin' enemy fire coming from machine gun nests. There's water. There's hills. I couldn't get it into third gear. And, you know, this was just a full-on driving a tank experience.
Gas, turn it. Give it gas. Left turn, left stick. Hard left stick. Left. Holy shit. Left stick, left stick.
All right.
There's no easy way to get out.
Green Beret Todd told me I may have been the only one to ever drive a tank in a pink shirt, which that's cool. And you know what? I did it.
So you just hold the trigger and it just
hold
goes?
it in and see where they're hitting and adjust as necessary. That's where they get the term spray and pray.
That's like my golf game.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's the fairway.
Ready? Fire in the hole, is that what they say?
Fire in the hole. Nice.
Did I hit anything?
No, not really.
You know what? He's not so good with the machine gun. I mean, he had the stance. He looked pretty badass, got the hat backwards, but it was...
Next up was Charlie. He shot the bigger machine gun, and must say, he didn't hit the ground.
This is actually a World War II 50 caliber M2. This gun was such a good design, it's still used today by our armed forces.
Wow.
After the first round went out, I just saw dust everywhere, and I'm so I felt like I was doing something.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Ready?
And now,
Oh, yeah.
the tank. We've decided Charlie's going to shoot the tank,
Big shot.
and he's going to do it from outside the tank so that we can experience the concussion.
3, 2, 1, fire in the hole!
Oh my goodness!
I'd like to say I stood in there like a man, but I actually ran.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Wow.
I think my teeth are loose.
You know, it's starting to get cold. We were thinking maybe grab a coat, get some long pants on, but lo and behold, we have something we're just about to do. It's going to warm us up plenty.
When pressed properly, release that pressurized diesel, which is going to be that classic flamethrower everybody knows.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just simply pressurize you up, get you guys burning that target behind me.
That was easy. There we go. That'll burn you. Whoa. On the ground instead. Oh.
Next up, we're heading to Pootie's. This gets us back into the Willie Nelson theme. Pootie was Willie's stage manager for a number of years.
Pootie was, and still is famous in this area. I mean, he was known, he was king of the backstage, and just a man full of life and jokes and love. Pootie walked in the door, so did 20 other people.
That I leave you for the winter, old flannel shirt.
We lost Pootie in '09, and I lost my husband in 2010, and things were not doing so well. And I came down here to sell the bar, actually. And I sat on that corner over there, and I looked across the stage, and I knew if I sold it, it was going to get bulldozed.
You know, I think this is a really cool way to head into our round at Willie Nelson's Cut and Putt. Pootie was so crucial to Willie's success and such a good friend of Willie's that what better way to, you know, to end the day before we meet our legend than having a beer at Pootie's.
That I leave you for the winter, old flannel shirt.
I'm looking forward to playing this place, though. I was looking on their website. And every time you read it, you see something else, and it said, it's 8 songs from Austin. 8 songs, not the mileage, not the time, not the
Well,
distance.
but is it Stairway to Heaven type songs, or is it?
No idea. I'm gonna guess it's Willie songs.
And I guess now we figure out who they are.
My name is Rebecca Thomas. This is my Big Daddy Caddy. Welcome to Willie Nelson's Cut and Putt. I was raised out on this golf course and fortunate to have him as my grandfather. We've got lots of family and friends.
That's
Wonderful
family.
lake. We've got golf, and we don't usually play by the rules, so you can kind of come and do as you like.
Perfect. Yes.
Thank you.
So Willie Nelson's granddaughter.
Yeah.
No rules.
No rules, yeah.
And a guy with a cool hat.
Yeah. They sound really relaxed. Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
They're the people from the phone.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, usually we're playing against one legend, but we noticed you guys switched the rules up a little bit, which we're fine with, right?
Yeah.
Because there are no rules, so it doesn't really matter.
So, the rules for the epic 3-hole mystery challenge are Wade and Charlie play together against the legend. Best ball, best 2 out of 3, 1 mulligan per team. Loser buys the beer. Note, golf rules subject to change because, well, it is their show.
Did you hear what he just said?
What?
This was one of Willie's old putters.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He won it in some tournament a long time ago.
Maybe we shouldn't be playing for drinks. Maybe we should be playing for that.
There was a bit of feeling out process between Rebecca and Chris and Wade and I, and that took about 30 seconds. And they're not formal, we're not formal, and right off the bat, balls are flying everywhere except the right way.
Thing is, though, guys, I don't know if anyone has told you this, but we aren't very good.
Well, that's all right.
So that's...
Most of us aren't out here.
Oh, one left. Oh!
Come around. Right
That's
off the
going for
bat,
trees.
when all of us had to at least contemplate using our mulligan, we knew that right away this wasn't going to be a competition where score overly mattered. You asked me a question over there. You said you had a question about the mulligans. What?
Is it 1 mulligan per hole or for the actual whole game?
What do you prefer?
Per hole.
Okay.
Usually.
Well, rule change. Rule change. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
No, we don't have to
If you
use
need
it.
it, it's yours.
There you
All
go.
right.
It did take long into the round, into the first hole, to realize we're really going to start losing track of the shots.
Charlie.
Now, I think y'all might know a little more than you say.
No,
This is an anomaly.
seriously?
Too hard.
Those are fast.
Not quite enough.
You do have a mulligan, don't forget that.
Oh, that's true.
You have a mulligan on this.
Hey, that's right. Yep.
Oh,
I'd be ashamed if it hit Wade's foot.
Yeah.
Good wait.
Oh.
So the first hole, I think we tied, but it was clear early on that none of us were really paying a whole lot of
There you
attention.
go.
So let's carry over.
Your grandfather's cooler than most 25-year-olds. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, how was that growing up as, Willie Nelson being your grandfather?
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah?
just awesome. I mean, all the way around. He's always been so sweet and takes care of his family and his friends.
Given the uniqueness of having Willie Nelson as your granddad, what's your favorite memory?
My memories are being a little kid and roller skating through the Opera House before the show, before anybody ever got there. And then once the show hit, is being able to walk up to the stage, and I could barely see, his feet, and he would toss me a bandana, and, just being a part of the whole creation with the lights and the band members and family and backstage, and just, being let loose at a Willie show at a very young age.
Uh-oh, where'd that go? Water?
Water? Yeah, I saw it splash.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's go in the water.
Stay in.
Go in the water, probably. No. Nope, not even close. Oh,
playable.
Playable.
Well, that didn't work. See, I
That was
told
just a
you.
warm-up.
So things seem to be going pretty good. On the second hole, we're kind of keeping track of things, and Chris and Rebecca go right towards the tree, and we introduce them to the hand wedge. I guess might be a Canadian thing. And just the hand wedge, you just throw the ball to where it seems to be, and I guess the translation is that's preferred lie no matter what country you come from.
Hey, we're going around the water.
Damn it.
All right, mulligan.
Mulligan.
Get over there.
Yeah, you're over.
I'm over.
What? Ball go anywhere near the hole?
I didn't see the ball.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, no.
Holy hell. Willie Nelson's cut and putt. The only one that could really have that is his granddaughter. So we're going to give them a good drop. Found your ball, Chris.
Right in the sand. Oh, good one.
Oh,
whoa.
Hit the pin.
Hit the flag.
A little putt in action.
We haven't figured it out yet, so look at him go.
Yeah, that's nice. Ooh.
Is Willie a good golfer?
He's a damn good golfer.
Yeah.
He didn't get mad if I said it.
You know, a lot of people have interest in our putter, right? Because it's a hockey stick. But this time around, I specifically had interest in their putter. It's it's Willie Nelson's putter.
This has to be used as a one-handed putter because he's famous for one-handed putting, and you have to find something to do with the other hand. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Holy. Oh, geez, I scuffed it.
Who cares?
The end of the second hole, not a clue who won. We convene on the green and we say, let's go to challenge hole 3. All square.
Walk the line. Bam.
Hey.
You found your secret.
Excellent.
Third hole, which is the 7th hole at Pergonellis, is in honor of Pooty Locke. And Pooty Locke was the stage manager for eons for Willie Nelson, and he is a very core part of the Willie Nelson family. And he had passed away a couple years ago.
With Pooty, is there something, like I'm thinking, is there a way we can honor him in a certain way he shot? Is there anything, like you had the one-handed Willie putt, is there anything that Pooty did that was very recognizable that we could?
Well, if I had a bottle of tequila, that would go over well.
That'd make us all happy. Nice.
Oh, there's the hook.
Perfect.
Charlie and I somehow were up a stroke going into the putting aspect of the final hole. Mulligans were used.
Rattlesnake.
Here comes the hand wedge.
Is there rattlesnakes here?
Oh, yes. A lot of them.
But you know what? I gotta give the partner credit today. You know, he brought his A game. He drained the putt, and we went to bed with a mulligan in our pocket.
Oh, partner, that's why I married. No. That's why we both got divorced at the same time. Great game. The mulligans actually matter.
Yeah, we actually won a game.
So what makes Rebecca and in an extension Chris the legend? The way I look at it, what she has and what Chris has is they're part of the family. They are in that special group. So that was like getting the key to the door. So when Rebecca allowed us to play with her and then Chris in the extension of that, we felt for at least for 3 holes for part of this day, we were part of the Willie Nelson family.
So to me, they're both legends in this case because they're both, you know, the same breed and just, you know, incredible people, but also just so laid back, so chill, everything you'd want in a person and everything you'd want in a legend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Forgetting the score.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, what was the score?
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Whatever. Yeah.
Right.
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.